But Tim Ayres has come out and said, you've got to be a right-winger if you believe there's a problem with fuel. Have a listen.
What is really going on is the extreme right-wing, One Nation Party, National Party, Liberal Party approach to this, which is to deceive Australians about what is really going on here. Do you know what is making a difference for ordinary households who are able to access electric vehicles, who drive past petrol stations?
So, Bronwyn, this lunatic thinks that half the country, or more than half the country, are far-right wingers because they're concerned about fuel shortages. And why don't they all just go and spend thousands and thousands of dollars on EVs like any normal Canberran would?
Well, there's the politician who can't dance, lead-footed all the way, whether it's on an electric car or a petrol car. So all I can say about him is that he's got it so wrong. They are so delusional. The people who are misleading the Australian people, telling lies on a regular basis, is Bowen, Albo and the rest of the cohort. We haven't got anything like the reserves they're talking about on land here in Australia. They're just making it up. It might be on a ship, it might be in America, but we're all counting it as being here. That man simply is delusional.
Unbelievable. Michael, I just want to ask you about the ISIS brides and the hate group speech. So Hizb ut-Tahrir have been now banned under the hate group laws, which I think is a good thing. At last, I agree with you. So what are your thoughts on it and the ISIS brides?
Well, I don't call them brides. I think they're members of ISIS, and some of the women who've been involved with that are the most terrible people, even compared to some of the men. Bringing these people back is just like the refugees from Gaza. It's a risk that's unnecessary. Particularly teenage boys in that cohort really worry me. We've had 3 young Islamists under 18 kill people in Endeavour Hills, had themselves be killed, kill a poor Chinese Australian accountant outside the Parramatta police station, and stab an Assyrian archbishop in the eye. I mean, please, Albo and Burke, don't you understand? These things are all connected, just like the events before Bondi were all connected. I hope the Royal Commission understands this if you don't.
And obviously we're saying alleged when we're talking about those incidents, Michael. Yes. Bronwyn, just finally, Hizb ut-Tahrir being banned, good thing?
Absolutely a good thing. But I think what that shows is that Albanese is finally cottoning on to the fact that Australia is ashamed of the way they have behaved with regard to courting the Islamic vote and trying to save Tony Burke, and it's not worth the price. So they're finally doing this, thinking this sends a signal, look what we're doing here. And as for the ISIS brides, we have to make very sure that none of them are on board any of these planes coming out of the Middle East when there are legitimate people who've got to be brought home.